Hello guys, this is Matrix Ray, and I'm showing you some resolution comparisons between native 1440p versus native PS2. I will also be doing some frame rate testing and show you guys the best settings for the suffering. We are using a custom resolution of 2560 by 1440p native, 16 times anisotropic filtering, bitmapping is on automatic, full direct 3D. We are using 16 times MSAA at 16 times MSAA at 1440p. The game costs around 1.7 gigabytes of video RAM. We are also using fast accurate date as well. Texture filtering of display, FXAA shader is on. Texture filtering bilinear PS2 and renderer direct 3D11 hardware. I am also using MTVU. I haven't played this game with it off, but I would assume it's not too hard to run with it off. If you have more than 3 cores, I have 6 cores, I would recommend turning it on just in case if the game's tough to run. I would assume it's a little tough to run, but it's there if you need it. This game targets 640 by 448. Also, this game targets 30 frames per second as well. Before I unpause this game, I am in a trapped room thanks to my loading state right there. As you see, my memory card takes me back to this room. I did beat the game, but we'll see what we can do with this. Alright, so this is native PS2 and this is also 30 frames per second. So you can see that the woodwork right there is very, very blurry. The texture filtering is very narrow as well, so bilinear I would assume, definitely not trilinear. Now you can see the valve detail is very lacking as well, but if I go to native 1440p, you can see that everything looks a lot clearer. The gas looks clearer. Now I'm dying. There's the woodwork, looks a lot clearer. There's virtually no aliasing on anything thanks to the high pixel density and also MSAA. Now the HUD down here, as you see, bottom right corner, you can see that the number 9 is filtered, but the X is on the nearest texture filtering, same with this as well. So there's some elements that use the nearest texture filtering on hardware mode, and some use bilinear PS2, which is what the preset is on right now. If I go back to native PS2, you can see, or you can kind of see what's going on there. Let me just load the memory card again, and I'll speed it up. We're going to load back to where I was. Now, as you see, we're back here again with no gas interrupting, but the overall image is really, really poor on a 1440p display. But once again, native 1440p, native PS2, and native 1440p again. A little bit of a balloon problem there, but that's a hack you can fix. Also, I do have a 16:9 aspect ratio patch on, so widescreen patch on, and as you see, it does mess with this. Messing with aspect ratios, like super widescreen or ultra widescreen, or just even widescreen in general, you can see that 3D elements do not work with 2D elements. Those boxes are the 2D sprites, and you can see the guns are a 3D elements right there. They get messed up with misplaced compared to the 2D elements. The 2D elements are fixed. It's 4x3 stretched, where the 3D elements, which is the grenade and the dynamite, they're actually, well, you don't really can't really change the aspect ratio of the picture of that. That's just where it's placed. That's why it shifts a lot. But anyway, if you have a 16:9 patch on this game, expect this. But other than that, it's not too bad. Like, it doesn't really affect the game that much. If I press the pause button, you can see that the pause HUD right there is very bad, like aged really badly. If I go to native PS2, it aged even worse due to the lower pixel counts. You can see the text here as well. Has aged poorly as well. Like, the button HUD looks a lot better at 1440p, as you see. Bit of a broken sprite. I would assume these are broken sprites. I doubt it's like a, an art direction for the text. Could be. But you can see the text here it's pretty blocky. Go back to native PS2 now, which is very blurry. But yeah, no, the game overall runs pretty well. Game looks nice and clear at 1440p. If you play this game at 4x3 stretched, you will not have this problem right there if it really bothers you. But yeah, that's basically it. Thank you for watching.